One key visualization tool in IP is the Crossplot. This plot allows us to display one curve against another in order to pick key interpretation parameters, identify trends and groups within the data, understand relationships between the different curves, and much more. In IP, there are multiple ways to launch a crossplot. In this video, I will quickly show you 4 easy ways to launch one. Be sure not to miss the 4th way, as it is a handy time saver. The first way to launch a crossplot is through the main menu system. Crossplots are located under the View menu. Once launched, you can then set up your crossplot manually by selecting different curves for the X, Y, and Z variables. Alternatively, you can use one of the many default plot formats that are available. So if I go to Load Format, and then select Lithology Crossplots, Neutron Density, we then get a neutron density crossplot. The next way to launch a crossplot is by clicking on the crossplot icon on the main toolbar. This will launch the same crossplot setup window that we had before, but it saves you having to go through the main menu system. The third way to launch a crossplot is from an interpretation log plot, such as a clay volume or a PhiSW plot. Here we need to find a track with multiple parameter lines on it, for example the density neutron sonic track, and then we right click on the track and then select the crossplot that we want. So we can select the TNPH in row B crossplot, and this will launch the interactive crossplot with all of our zones and our interactive parameter lines that we can move around and update our interpretation in the background. The 4th and final way to launch a crossplot in this video is handy when you are working with a standard log plot and there are no crossplot options available when you right click on a track. First, you need to hold down the X key on your keyboard, then with your mouse, left click on the curve that you want to appear on the X axis, and then keeping the X key pressed down, left click on the curve that you want to appear on the Y axis, and if you want to add some colour, you can then left click on another curve. Once you've done that, keep the X key pressed down, click on the Create Crossplot button on the top menu, and your crossplot will appear. And that's it, 4 simple and quick ways to launch a crossplot in IP to allow you to visualize and explore your data with ease.